o'clock. I call the meeting of the Token Municipal Golf Authority to order. Ask everyone to rise as we do the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation. Face the flag, salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bow with me, please. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight, Lord, just thank you for the many blessings that you bestow upon us every day, Father. Lord, just be with each and every one here. Give us the wisdom to do the very best we can for the authority and the city of Atoka. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, good evening. Thank everyone for joining us this evening. At this time, would the clerk call roll, please?
Ms. Thomas, Mr. Burridge,
Here.
Mr. Henderson, Mr. Armstrong.
Here.
Chairman Kathy.
Here. Let's move down the agenda. This is the public comment time. If there's anything that's not on the posted agenda, you may address the board at this time.
I would say the agenda.
And hearing none, we'll move down
There's
the
one over here
agenda.
if you want one.
Down to the business agenda. Item number 1, discussion and/or action regarding approving or rejecting the minutes of the meeting of July 21st, 2025.
Mr. Chairman, I've read those minutes and I make a motion we approve.
Okay, thank you. Do I hear a second?
I'll second that motion.
Have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Armstrong,
Aye.
Mr. Burridge.
Aye.
Mr. Kathy.
Aye. Item number 2, discussion and/or action regarding approving and rejecting the minutes of the meeting of August 12th, 2025.
Mr. Chairman, I've read those minutes and I think they accurately portray the meeting we had, so I would make that motion.
Okay.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Roll call, please.
Mr. Burridge.
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong.
Aye.
Mr. Kathy.
Aye. Item number 3, discussion and/or action regarding accepting or rejecting the superintendent's report. We have a new superintendent with us this evening.
I'm gonna do some things now pretty quick. As far as we are, of course, is needed equipment for somebody like that. One thing we're needing, and we discussed this today, we do a lot of running around, there's a lot of wasted hours running around out there, whether it's watering or whatever. And we need to start with just like having a lot of water hose, sprinklers, things like that. One thing I propose is a couple new 100-foot water hoses. It's, and sprinkler heads, it's $700 is what the items cost.
The big ones, big
Yeah,
hoses?
Big 1-inch hoses.
Hoses, yeah.
Yeah.
How long are they?
They're 100-foot.
100 foot.
Yeah. so-
And you need how many?
We need at least 2 for now. That way, what we have out there now, and then, Monty said there were some others that we might could patch together. We can have one about every green. We want of those, the in front of the greens, the tee boxes.
To hand water.
Yeah, to hand water, just
Right.
throw the sprinkler head on.
Yep.
Instead of, because right now, you're having to run from one end of the course to the other.
Yes.
Broken heads and stuff.
I agree.
It wastes a ton of time. I mean, they're gonna pay for themselves over the course of the summer, just in time.
So you're wanting to leave them coiled up
Yeah. we're
behind the
gonna leave them
greens?
pulled up. Yeah, behind the green, behind a tree,
Somewhere-
between some greens.
somewhere
some
fairly
block
close.
away, they're out of sight.
Yeah.
So I propose that we do that, and I don't know how it would work, if I need to do a formal proposal on a piece of paper, give it to you guys, I don't know. That's how we do things generally. Another thing, Carl had mentioned, or you had mentioned about the sand spreader.
Yes.
I have looked some up, I just threw a number together on a quick one, I looked up a while ago, I wasn't quite aware we have a board meeting today. A self-propelled, propelled sand spreader that hauls, it's about a third of a yard, and we're putting, would you say a yard, maybe a little over a yard on each green when we do sand them. So it'd be about the same amount, a little bit less than what we're, carrying that bucket, but it's self-propelled, the way to just take one guy, you have one guy, you use a tractor back and forth, one guy spreading sand, instead of a half a dozen of us. And I figure at some point or other that will probably get, getting enough help. So the cost of one of those, I just priced one new, and it's a little over $7,000 for a brand new one. All the used ones I'm finding are used from golf courses, and they run about $5,500 to $5,700. Don't know how old they are, but, it's a used one from golf course, so I'm sure they're.
Well, I'm gonna assume if they're getting rid of it, there's an issue.
Exactly. So unless they just run them for a couple of years and they know it's about time to rotate them out. So.
Before the heavy
my
maintenance
suggestion would be
starts.
go new.
Me
instead of
too,
used.
for no more difference in price.
And
And it carries how much, did you say?
A brand new one's a little over 7,000.
No, I mean, how much sand does it carry?
Oh, look, it's a little less than half a yard.
So we wouldn't be rutting up the greens,
No,
tires?
they have the wide turf.
Wide turf tire.
That's what they're made for, is sports complexes, baseball fields, golf courses, regular lawns. That kind of thing. So anyhow, I'll throw that out there so y'all can think about it for next meeting. And I'll get some more paperwork, some more information, y'all can read the specs on it. One thing we are in the need of also is, we need another load of PGA sand. We need to sand this, or punch this next week, but I'm waiting to schedule that. Oh, okay.
That's the sand we use on the greens?
Yes, the sand we use in the.
Carl-
greens is
Carl's
PGA
ordered-
sand.
he's
He has
ordered it,
it?
yeah.
Okay, 'cause I know Monty cleaned all that out the other morning, so.
I don't know when it's coming, but he's ordered it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait to schedule that till I know when it is gonna arrive.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll be, next week is our month period that we've been sanding or punching, I've been trying to do every month. So, anyhow, we'll wait for that to come in. We're also in need of another load of masonry sand. That's what we're gonna sand, tee boxes, anything that has a divot or whatever, other than greens. And, that load of masonry sand is $720.
Okay.
We're at there.
Where do they pull that from, do you know?
No, I don't have any idea. I just, on my way up here, I called Steve Sheffield
I
to
don't
get a
know.
price, to shoot y'all a price.
Okay.
I don't know either where they get it.
I know there's some different places like over in Johnston County or on the
Yeah.
river.
Yeah, no, the PGA sand comes from Bells.
Okay.
Bells.
The masonry sand, I don't know where they get it. It's somewhere out of Whambley, Drive, and wash it.
Yeah, it's gotta be clean. You don't want a bunch of junk in it if you're trying to do your tee boxes.
Yeah, that's the PGA sand, for us hackers, that's the Professional Golfers Association certified.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, excellent, okay.
PGA sand.
I mean, we can get some out of ball gap.
The PGA sand is actually it's a harder crystal, a larger crystal. It packs, but it drains, but it flows.
Okay.
That's what PGA sand is. Monty put the verticut wheels on the old Jacobson greens roller. We did verticut. I guess it's been probably 2.5 weeks now. We're gonna throw that verticut in between punching. They healed really quick. I mean, they played on them, that day. Nobody could really tell. We just put on it, we didn't have to sand them or anything. We just rolled them after that and watered them in, and they looked real good. It seemed like it did help them. And everything I've read about that tip eagle grass, you should verticut them every couple of weeks or in between punches. So that's what we're gonna start doing.
It's also to keep the common Bermuda out too, right?
Yeah, it does help.
I haven't seen the
It helps
common
pull-
Bermuda
It helps
coming in.
pull any comet or any other weeds or stuff. It kind of helps pull those roots to the top. It also helps the detach.
Yeah.
But it's cutting that mat of grass of the tip eagle. So it's not hydro rocking. The water just sits on top of it, and once you verticut it, it lets that water actually go down into the soil.
And those reels are working good?
They work great.
Good,
I mean,
good.
Well, it's got too much butter. And we're not cutting very deep. We're only cutting, say, maybe half an inch, something like that.
Oh, but that's gonna also help with any kind of fungus growth or hot spots or anything like, letting that, letting everything breathe, right? Yeah.
What else is there? Well, Monty called, and we're looking at recovering some of the seats on the carts, and he said they're $13 each.
No, $100 for the seats.
$100.
Back end,
Okay, $100 for the seats.
For the back and the front?
the ones that are ripped and what, all the holes,
They're just seat covers?
they were upholstery.
Oh, they're reupholstered?
Yeah, at the OCI.
Okay.
Upstream Ranch.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So one cart's $100,
Yeah,
Yeah.
front end, the back end, the seat.
the bottom and the back?
That'd be something we probably want to do in the wintertime.
Definitely.
They said we could have them up there.
Well, our rental carts are staying rented out now. We don't want to miss that income.
It definitely has to be during the week.
You have them up there by Monday, and they'll have them out by Friday.
Okay.
I asked them, I said, no, we gotta have them, I said, if we bring them up Monday, can you have them out Friday night?
Okay, okay.
That way we don't,
Miss a weekend.
I counted up with like 14 carts that ripped or bad.
Okay.
As far as watering, we have water going, we were running twice a day on the greens, I backed it off because we did get rain. Backed off, we were getting too much water, so we were watering once a day. I went back to twice a day today because it's getting dry, and some of the greens are starting to dry out.
And the heat,
Yeah, we do have all the fairways running except the front end of number one, and we're placing some heads on it. They all run it every night, so everything's running on sprinklers and timers, except for T-boxes.
Sean, I would like to see a written proposal, on that sand spreader, but have we gone, when's the last time that you know that we went in there and actually looked at our fleet of carts and decided if there's some that we just need to get rid of and get?
Well, we discussed that today, actually, and I know, I was just talking to Carl, because they dealt with a lot of that Saturday, and they said there's at least 4 to 5 that are just falling apart.
So to that end, I think we need to get a written, report or proposal of what it would cost to buy another used one and sell those.
Okay.
Johnny, just so they can learn on like those processes, when we have, say we have 5 carts that need to be surplused out to be replaced, if they have a trade-in value to them, they could trade those against a new cart. Is there an opportunity to do a trade, Mark, if you're,
I
or is
don't.
it better to just try to auction them
I
off?
think we would just better to sell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
salvage or
Yeah,
sell.
trade-in gets really problematic
Okay,
Yeah.
for us from the legal side.
okay. So
It's better to sell.
those would have to go to a surplus auction, correct? To be
Now,
valid?
we may still want to reupholster those just to make them more marketable and more valuable, but, yeah.
Okay.
They have the lithium batteries in them, those 4 that you're talking about?
No, the 4 that we're talking about do not have.
Okay.
batteries.
Sorry to say.
They're just some old cars, they said the front ends were falling apart out of them. I know all those parts that we worked on time and time again. And then they also said today that we need, some new tires for most, they bought some a few years ago, but they've got run through the tires that we had. and things like that. So we'll have to come up with a number for that.
Sean, I bought those tires last time, and I just went on Amazon and got them.
Yeah.
And they unload them down the bank. we
Yeah,
have
that's right.
to shove them around.
I probably still have that in my Amazon history.
Okay. I'm sure I'm missing some things, like I said, next meeting I'll have some more
As
stuff.
to the water hoses, that's probably cheap enough, we could just do a PO order.
Yeah.
On the tires?
No, water
Well,
hose.
depending on how many tires you need. I
Yeah,
don't know.
okay, and I didn't know if we have a limit on.
So, yeah, there is spending limits,
I
but
don't
if it's,
recall what it is, but,
Approved by-
Danny would know that.
yeah,
Approval.
no, you're talking about going through like what Danny's spending limit would be, because Danny would need to approve that, correct?
Danny has to approve all spending.
Yes.
Yes. And
So, that's what I'm saying, so if,
if you need to buy something, you just need to get with him or the treasurer and
Yeah.
they'll take care of that.
let Mark kinda know what you're working on, and then get with Danny on, and then everybody can have a powwow, and Danny can approve them and to get, and it'll look at the budget, see, make sure we have the proper cash flow to be able to do that, so.
Is there something y'all want me to, I know the hot water hoses are just kind of a minor deal, but is there something that y'all would rather see first, like this month, try to get this, and, I mean.
This is
throwing
small.
some- Throwing some things out there, I just.
Right.
This is a small item, but we need rakes. Good sturdy rakes for the bunkers. Throw those toys we have out there away.
That little bumper.
Well, you're not
Well,
supposed to land in the bunker.
If we're gonna keep bunkers, we're gonna have to have good rakes. Otherwise, let's let grass grow up in them, is my opinion. That's what Monty wants to
You
do.
guys decide that as a board.
We'll have to decide that, but one way or the other. But the rakes that are there are like kids would use at a beach
Yeah.
to play
I
with.
agree. There's nobody gonna use that.
No.
Yeah, I would just like a proposal on all the stuff that we need, how many new carts we need to get rid of,
Okay.
how many more lithium batteries we need, how many hoses we need, all that stuff so that we know what we're looking at going into the winter.
Right.
Yeah.
So I know winter's coming up, I know we've done real well this summer, and I know a lot of money has to carry over through winter.
It does.
So, I don't know what you guys want to spend. I mean, as far as in my opinion, as far as a major cost, is we've gotta have a sand spreader. It's recommended to dust those greens every week.
Yeah.
It's not a high maintenance type of grass, but it is, because it has to be sanded, it has to be punched. I don't know if Blake, I'm not sure, with Helena, if they call and set up the appointment, when they come down, or if I call, I'm
You
not sure
call.
how that's done. I call them?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever you need him down here, you call him. He
I
comes
don't know
down.
if that was like just a monthly deal where he came by, or,
There may be some schedule, but consider him on call.
okay, I'll just call him and have him.
Is he still doing regular, dirt samples out there?
Supposed to be able to get with him and get the schedule on that. They're supposed to be doing regular samples.
I think he does regular
Soil
dirt.
sample.
I know they did them before y'all started, they did soil samples on 2 or 3 greens and 2 or 3 fairways.
Yeah,
And that's what he's working off of now. Of course, it takes, with what we're putting into the soil now, it takes a year or so for that to change that makeup of the soil, so he may be waiting, want to wait, like a year before he.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I'm assuming they do this on a regular basis at a lot of golf courses, so they're gonna know.
That's what this guy is. He's golf course guy.
Yeah, that's, I remember us talking about having him come to do those inspections, so, okay. Yeah, I'd say, let's figure out what that list looks like going, from now till we roll into fall,
Right.
and see what we need. Those, again, the amount of investment that's been made in those greens to have the proper equipment to keep them at 110% quality,
Right.
moving forward. That's a large investment, not to take every precautionary measure
Yeah.
we can to keep them at the
I agree.
And,
peak
and really
operation.
with the new greens, I mean, the decision to bring Helena in to do that, I think is a good decision, because, I mean, there's just a lot of products, a lot of things, that guy has a ton of knowledge. And, I think we could handle the greens this year because they seem to be okay. I could do the fungicides, whatever, but there's gonna be a time where whatever products he's having us put down is gonna keep us from losing the greens for the summer. I mean, right now, we're worried about moisture. We're not having to worry about fungus and all the other crap that comes along.
Now, let's be honest, 13's not gonna be the fix,
No, not at all.
Yeah. so.
That's about all I have, unless y'all have any more questions for me.
Well, I know I still hear a lot of very complimentary things about the condition of the course and how it looks, and it's playing,
They stay busy.
so.
And hey, remember this, those greens, that's the reason why we're having all this business.
Oh, yeah.
How-
We've solved the other side of that tail.
Yeah, we have.
how about the help? You still have Sammy and Monty
Sandy
and
Monty,
Robert?
And, yeah, you got Sandy and Monty out on the course, and myself, and then you have Robert, Carl, and Barbara inside.
Oh, okay. And Carl's helping outside some too. I saw him the other day on the
Yeah,
weekend.
he's been helping with some cart stuff, and
Yeah.
he did some weeding the other day, around number 4.
Yeah.
Some of that he volunteered, some he puts on spot. Everybody, I believe everybody so far, so I know Monty and Sam and them for the last few weeks, all stayed 28, 29 hours.
What's the mowing schedule on the greens now?
It's every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays.
And you've raised the mower up a little bit on the greens, I've
The
noticed.
greens are at 140.
Yeah. Yeah, they look good. For this heat, we gotta do whatever we can, so.
I think that, if we try to work down, which we can, we need to work down by fall.
Yeah.
We'll work down to like 125 or something like that, probably.
I'd say, again, just put your list together as, for what your
Yeah, we'll-
desires are, not, based on what you feel like the need is, and then we'll start to get Mark and Danny together and start trying to work on POs to get those things done for you.
We'll do that, and I'll present it all, well, I'll give it to you guys so you can see beforehand, and they can see the next meeting.
Well, I think
Whatever items.
even on that, I mean, it's, on those purchase orders type things, if it's something we need, Danny can approve that without having to come back to the board. You just give a report, this is what's been purchased, and why, so.
Okay.
Large items, some of that stuff will still have to be bid out, larger pieces of equipment, but there's a fairly broad amount that he can spend without having to, get multiple quotes or whatever. So,
I didn't know, like that sand spreader stuff, I don't know how to figure it out. I know, for states, you have to do some items like that.
yeah.
Most everyone, it's kind of like buying, a Yeti ice chest, it's the same price everywhere you go. That's what they look like.
Right. Well, just kind of, and I think with that, just also inform them what the expected life expectancy of that machine is
Yeah.
before we're having to, put the defibrillator to it every time you want to use it and spend 3 hours on it.
I may call some of those courses that have these for sale and get a little more information. See how old some of those are, what size course they had, if they're using.
I just think for future, if they're pretty substantially operated, maintained, and they have about a 3-year life before major repairs need to be, or major components have to start being replaced, that's probably why you're seeing them move them along at 2 to 3 years, then we need to be budgeting for that to be replaced every 2 to
Yeah.
3 years. And-
Because basically you jump from that to a $15,000 or $20,000.
Well, and to, get, Blake can maybe help you out on this too, because he have an extensive network
Yeah.
of the golf course superintendents to draw
Eh,
on.
Have you done any research? I know that's a self-propelled model, but have you done any research on the tractor model that goes on the back of a tractor versus the cost?
There's really, the only thing that goes on the back of the tractor is the drag top.
Oh, so they don't make
And
one?
it's- And it's, they don't have, like the deal that Carl was made.
The cone?
The cone, they don't make one of those for sale.
Okay.
It's mainly fertilizer spreader.
Cedar.
Dry cedar, things
Yeah.
like that.
I'm ignorant of that sand deal. I've never seen
Everything
one.
that I'm
with-
seeing for sand is the hopper, conveyor belt, and either throwers or it has the spinners on it to throw it out. But that's not to say that, the spreader that we have there possibly could work, but we don't have a piece of equipment to pull it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sean?
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank you.
This time to hear a motion to accept the report.
I'll make a motion to accept the superintendent's report.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second that motion.
We have first, motion and second, roll call, please.
Mr. Burridge,
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong.
Aye.
Mr. Kathy,
Aye. Item number 4, discussion and/or action on approving or rejecting the payment of purchase orders for the Etoka Municipal Golf Authority for the month of July 2025.
I just had one question, and we may not know the answer. I think I know the answer to this, is on the Amazon miscellaneous items of nearly 2,300, was that for the lithium batteries that we bought we bought 3 lithium batteries, right?
Yeah, they were 700 and
Okay.
seven something apiece.
That answers my question. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions referring to the purchase orders?
I don't have any.
Hearing none, do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
a motion to approve and a second, roll call, please.
Mr. Armstrong,
Aye.
Mr. Burridge,
Aye.
Mr. Kathy,
Aye. Item number 5, discussion and/or action on approving or rejecting the following upcoming tournaments: Alumni, Chamber of Commerce, and Club Championship.
Now, Chairman, the good news about the alumni tournament is we don't close the course down for that one.
Okay.
We never have in the past, so they just come that morning and play, and they just gotta let everybody else
Fall in.
fall in.
Okay.
So, and they wanted to do that on, what day was that?
I'm not sure on the alumni, on the
They-
homecoming weekend.
They actually put it in their little newsletter thing they send out.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, it'll be a Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know what date it is though. But that's a non-issue for us, like you're saying, because we don't do anything extra or special for that,
No.
other than have the rental carts available.
Do we schedule that around city cleanup? When is homecoming?
I don't remember homecoming. City cleanup is the 15th through the 19th, so, and I think it was gonna be 2 weeks out from there.
Gosh, I think it's the first weekend in October, is that
That would
sounding
make
right?
sense.
Let's see.
October 3rd through 5th is their homecoming weekend,
Okay.
the golf tournament.
Typically, it's on Saturday.
Actually, be a Friday home game and Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah. So it'd be
Yeah,
October
9 o'clock
4th.
Saturday, 9 AM Saturday,
What day?
4th.
the 4th.
October 4th.
Yeah. And then, does anybody have a date on the chamber?
The chamber is the 27th,
Yeah.
September 27th.
And you said that course, the day that day the course is closed.
You'll close the course down for the chamber.
And then what's your dates you're looking at for the club championship?
I'd like September 13th. That'd give us a couple of weeks in between tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine with
Do we
The only other one I know of, we have the Tuska baseball boys, and that's in October.
okay.
Later on, you said, didn't you, Mark?
that. Yeah, Matt
requested.
texted me and asked me what he wanted to have it.
And we've already set the rates for
You know, I
day
don't,
usage.
I don't know.
We had a
that
discussion on
yeah.
that, but I don't know if we ever,
I'm not sure either if we've actually ever told the chamber, if we told the chamber. I'll get with,
I know we had discussions
I
on
know
it.
we
we did.
discussed it, but I agree with Mark, I'm not sure that we finalized that.
Okay.
I can look tomorrow.
Cause that'll be the next question after the day, just what are we charging?
yeah.
And that would still give us time to call a special meeting in
Yeah.
the event that we need to.
I know we had some,
We don't charge the alumni anything because they pay green fees on their
Right.
cards. They just, they call it a tournament.
yeah,
Most people show up.
show up, play golf.
Yeah. And it's usually just a dozen people.
Yeah, it'd be.
Maybe 15,
Yeah.
so it doesn't interfere with the normal play.
No, and I think the Chamber of Commerce, they're usually, we say we're shut down. We normally open up like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
But effectively, you're shut down.
All right.
And we are shut down for the club championship too.
Right. Okay, so we have those 3 dates, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Gentlemen, does that work for your,
I don't even know what the dates are.
you got,
I know homecoming.
just about the time you get up and get knocked down, you're gonna get knocked down again. About the time you get up, you're gonna get knocked down one more time. So September 13th, September for the club championship, September 27th for the Chamber of Commerce, and October 4th for the alumni.
13th for club championship. All right, how are we gonna break it down?
We can, I don't know, we'll have to figure that out.
We need to, we probably need to discuss that.
Because everybody's been asking, we don't have, if you have a handicap, which none of us does. So everybody said, well, how are we gonna do it? Only I can go out and do it by age.
Here's what I recommend, Monty, and this is certainly open for discussion, but up to age 55, men's club, up to age 55, senior 56 to 75, and then super senior above that. And then you have a women's division and then all scratch, but overall, one overall handicap champion.
So you're just gonna have three different ones?
What's everybody think on that?
Honestly, I don't care.
Yeah. I don't play enough golf, know the
I wouldn't
difference.
be playing it anyway.
What's your
I know
thought,
it does matter
what's your
to the
thought on it,
guys
Monty?
who play.
Yeah, I'd like to hear Marty's thoughts on it.
A lot of them's gonna want like 55 and down for, everybody will have a handicap, but then from 55 to 65 and then 65, up, or 65 to 70, or 55 to, but if you get it too far, there's gonna be a bunch of them, so I can't,
Compete.
I can't compete with all of them. But then, like I say, you get,
could you just go, would you go men's up to age 55, then senior 56 to 75, and then super seniors, everybody over 75?
Do we have enough super seniors that play in that are over 75 years old to have a division?
Well, it depends on if a lot of the older guys come out and plays.
I mean, I really don't know.
I know there's some old guys, but I don't know what their ages are.
Well, there's a lot of them out there that are, at least, well, Jimmy, 75,
Well, take Jim Harris. Jim Harris, I think
85,
he's over 75. I didn't know how.
85.
And then you got Fred Moore, Wes
That's
Moore.
awesome.
They usually don't play in the club
I don't
championship.
think I'll be able to do that when I'm 85.
No, so, yeah, I mean,
The way my money feels.
there have been several of them asking me, when we're gonna
Looking
have
good
it.
for the home
A lot of the older guys, so.
Yeah.
So 55 and then 56 to 65,
I'd say 55 and lower, under 55 for the,
and 66 to.
and then 56 to 75,
And 75 plus.
and then 75 and above is the super seniors.
So that gives you 4 categories.
Right, I mean,
And then women's,
Yeah.
I don't know that you need how many, with the, because there's not very many women golfers out there. I guess you go ahead and put the same age
there'll be
brackets
4 or
down.
5,
Yeah.
6 maybe.
Yeah.
the only other thing we've discussed was just have one club champion, for all the divisions.
Yeah.
Women obviously play from their tee boxes, and men from their tee boxes. I mean, that's an option,
I think, right, I think, it is an option.
and it would simplify it if everybody wanted to do
Everybody's
it.
gonna say, well, like me, they're gonna say, well, you need to get up there and apply, or,
Who cares what they think?
if your age, like I think.
If your date of birth
I
dictates,
deserve to be down there. I don't
we've,
wanna be up there.
money, we've earned it.
Yeah, I don't want to be back to white. You can get through.
Hey, here's what I say we do. I say we keep the brackets like they are, and then just have, then one thing you could do is just whoever scores the lowest, regardless of age bracket, like everybody wins age bracket, and then whoever scores the lowest is the club champion.
Is the club champion?
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
that way, then.
Whoever has the sharpest pencil.
Yeah. It's like you have an overall club champion and then age bracket club champion. Now, one thing we can do in the future, if we can get GN certified or get a handicap
Handicaps.
system, like Oak Hills, they recently had their club championship this last Saturday. And it was in bracket form, like tournament form,
Really? By the handicap.
by handicap.
We gotta get,
So but there wasn't,
We're a long way from
there was
that.
there was no age divisions.
oh, okay.
It was, that I knew of, it was just like, if your handicap's a 10, you're, and mine's a 1, well, you're way up here, and you gotta, I like the way we're doing it right here, I think it's fine.
I like having everybody compete for one club champion, but you play from your respective tees.
Yeah.
Women play from the women's tees, super seniors play from their tees.
Like you, probably have each bracket have a winner, and then you have a super, like a FedEx playoff.
That's right.
Everybody plays, and then you got,
Yeah,
you're gonna pay the $10 million winner.
yeah, that's right, yeah,
You heard,
yeah.
And we could pick an option to do this year and then see how it goes and readjust for next year.
Yeah, I said we should do age brackets this year, and then, like we're
Okay.
doing it, and then just next year, let's get something more creative, give us some
Okay,
time.
let's,
and that's super senior or super winner.
do we need to make a motion for that and vote on it, or? just
Well, I
something?
think we gotta figure out, along with that item, we probably should be working on pricing and all that, but are we good with the age bracket?
I'm
What-
fine with it, yeah.
Do you have a certain fee to enter the club championship?
Never done that. We just-
No, it's free.
It's totally for the benefit of the members. so
Okay,
just-
all right.
And there's no winner's purse or anything, it's just
Bragging
a-
rights.
Just
Yeah.
a tournament,
Who's the best?
Just-
Yeah.
just to get it.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess we could approve you have, no, because that's just about gotcha. We're just talking about, we'll have to come back with the pricing and the categories for the, different tournaments.
Yes.
We'll have to do that when we have
For the other tournaments?
Yes, so
The pricing?
we'll probably need to put together a special meeting to get all that approved prior to,
First, we need to see if we've already approved that.
Right,
We
that's-
may have had that approved for the pricing of the tournament.
I don't know why, I was thinking that we, with the chamber, we said $1,500 plus cart rental fees.
well, that's what I'm saying, we need to see exactly what we put down so we'll know.
I'll look for 'em.
Okay.
And then everything else on the club championship is standard operational procedure. Okay. And then the alumni, there's nothing there.
No, we don't shut the course down.
And I don't know that it really takes board approval to come up with the 4 categories
I don't
for
think
the.
so either.
I don't think so.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I agree.
Just follow up on what we worked out on the last pricing point, then we'll move from there. Okay. All right, so
And
we
the
need to
dates.
approve the dates for
The dates, yeah.
those 3. Okay.
Did
So-
we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We did that,
We didn't vote on it.
we didn't vote on, we didn't vote on.
Yep,
Okay.
sorry.
This time, do I hear a motion to set the dates for the 3 tournaments?
So moved.
Second,
Okay, so October 4th, September 27th, and September 13th will be the 3 dates for the club championship, Chamber of Commerce, and alumni. Okay. Have a motion, second, roll call, please.
Mr. Armstrong.
Aye.
Mr. Burridge.
Aye.
Mr. Kathy.
Aye. All right, moving on down, I don't see anything on the executive session, any trustee comments?
I will make just one brief comment that in the past week specifically, I have gotten more positive comments throughout the community than I can recall getting in the past year combined. And so I know these guys, Monty and Sean, have been working hard out there, and but it appears that we've got a lot of guys that are pulling on the same rope right now, and
Awesome.
and so things are going really well, and our cash balance is getting back to where we're not worried about being insolvent. So that's good.
It's always
So
positive.
I would just say that congratulations to the folks out there actually doing the work.
Yes.
It's been very good work.
Thank you.
Robert said we had the best weekend ever this week,
It was a record.
almost 6,000
It was a record weekend.
this weekend.
Okay.
And the results, I'll just say the results of their hard work show. I mean, it's amazing out there what things look like.
That's awesome.
Everything's positive.
Awesome. Okay, any other trustee comments? Hearing none, do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Have a motion,
Second?
second, roll call, please.
Mr. Burridge.
Aye.
Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Kathy.
Aye. We are adjourned for the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.